Orchid on Facebook. You can be able to purchase their jewelry. This is only 50,000. It's a really some good jewelry.
Jewelry is the perfect way to bring life to an outfit and enhance your best features. What better way to do so than to complete your look with a bold, striking and attention-grabbing piece of statement jewelry. Statement pieces are designed for you to have fun with, but can make all the wrong statements if they're not worn correctly. The beauty of jewelry is that it only takes one piece to make your whole outfit stand out. The key is to keep it simple and either work your outfit around one big eye-catching piece or to work well-coordinated statement accessories into your look by striking the right balance. From cocktail rings to cuff bracelets and bead necklaces, statement pieces come in all forms, designs, colors, and sizes. They can work wonders to add glare to a simple dress or can help to draw attention to parts of yourself that you would like to emphasize. This is why Honey at the Orchid, an online jewelry store, launched the very first of its kind here in Kampala at Sheraton Hotel. The login cameras captured these dazzling moments.
She been purring like a kitten, craving your love. I've been counting down the days you've been gone a little too long. Patience, knowing that's all it is. It lasts.
What I like about this is it has different types of metal and it also has different shades. This is black, this is gold. So it kind of gives you a variety on how many outfits you can wear. But make sure, guys, if you like any of this stuff, it's an online shop, Honey at the Orchid, and this is Honey Woman. But yeah, they have some bags here too. This pretty much goes with my outfit, I think. Don't you? Can I accessorize this with my outfit? You know, that's some style tips. Login Fashion, you know, we just want to make sure that we give you always what you need to know about entertainment in fashion, all right? So keep watching, we have more coming up.
NTV, turning on your world.
Energy Moment is brought to you by
Rock Boom Energy Drink.
Feel the positive energy.
Was it good by
Feel extremely burnt out and all the energy is gone. Grab yourself a Rock Boom and feel the positive energy. Reload with Rock Boom Energy Drink and go the extra mile.
I'm gonna blow your mind and I'm gonna twist your taste buds. The flavors are already coming together. I can feel them. Very lovely, very appetizing, very healthy. Remember, the way you see it, the way you like it, is the way you get it from my kitchen to your kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus came to set you free and to be free indeed.
In life, you don't wait.
Yeah.
There are certain times where you wait
for certain decisions. But when it comes to taking action and choices, you have to move.
Jesus Christ found me, and he actually asked me a question, whether I wanted to live or to die.
Every day of my life was struggling. It's just that God has given me this kind of hope.
GXP every Sunday only on NTV, your official inspiration station. On the next episode of La Patrona.
Run for the exit, then save yourself, because I'm gonna go find her.
Why, Gabriella? Do you want to die like her?
Goodbye, Lucho. Save yourself. I'm going to get Constanza.
Hospital, let me go. This is not a sinking ship and I'm not the captain. But you are the director and we need your guidance right now. Do whatever the hell you want.
We don't know who's alive and who's escaped.
Okay, but what about Gabriella? Is she still in there?
You can't go in.
I have to go in there.
Stop.
No, stop it. Ready?
1, 2,
3.
And 3.
Go.
La Patrona.
Welcome back from that quick break. Now let's move on swiftly into the world of fashion. We made it a point that this year we'll bring you all different types of fashion, all different designers. And this week we managed to go and take a look at where designer Latif does his thing. He has a fashion show coming up soon, so we managed to go to his school of design. And oh Lord, we found so much stuff. It was definitely like going back home. Check this out. Episode of Login Fashion, I managed to come and check out where well-known designer Latif, where he makes his clothes. And you know what? You will be surprised because this place is so creative, it's so artistic, and he makes amazing clothes. Right now, I'm in one of his clothes. He just made this for me. So, I mean, guys, we need to embrace fashion, and this is why I brought you here, so you can really see where the magic comes from. This is Latif Talent School. Let's go in. Wagwan people, as you all know right now, you know me with accents, as they all say, you know, today me I deal with a Jamaican accent because the environment I'm in, man, it is real Jamaican. Right now I'm at Latif's design school. You all know who designer Latif is, you know. I just pulled up to come and see, you know, how he works, like what he does. and to find a really interesting, creative place. And you know, I can't wait to show you guys all about this place. It's just amazing. My main man Latif is right here, and you know, Latif,
Steady.
Hey, long time.
Been around.
Yeah. You know, I've seen you in many fashion shows, and I've seen you making clothes for about 10 minutes on stage, and you know, it was pretty impressive. You know, pretty impressive. And I had to come check out really how you work, because I've always liked your style. I've always liked, you know, I never knew you were such a Rastafarian Jamaican fan, man. I love this place, to be honest. I really love this place.
First of all, I would say you're most welcome. NTV, you know, we deal with standards, and that's why NTV, I think, is in this place.
Of course.
So we try to make it more nice, more inspiring, and to the society, and that's why we have to be like the role models. So we organize the ghetto. This is more of a training center. It's a Latif Military Academy Talent School, and basically we provide skills, lifetime skills to models, fashion designers, basically artisan students.
Yeah, I saw the ladies over there trying to learn how to strut their stuff.
Oh yeah.
I would have joined them, but
it's a multi-talented academy, because basically it's Latif Academy Talent School. So it includes all the talents. You've seen the dramas, music production, the models, hairdressers, and ABCD. Yep.
I like that. It's pretty creative.
Wow,
you know, if you can see, you know, I'm wearing Latif designs right here. As you can tell, I look pretty sexy, don't I? Hey!
Basically, this is one of the urban military outfits. Not military as in army, but this is militant art. We try to, we are so aggressive in what we do. And Latif Military Academy Talent School, Songa Mbere. Tetuina ngombo egama nti notwakowa. Fete tunakowa ekintu tukitwalira ddala maaso. So this is one of the urban clothing that you would relate to military outfits.
Yes.
Something which is very trendy to the youth. You know, the fashion lovers.
Well, I like how you're joining fashion, music, and fashion, making clothes goes together with the models, and then you added in the aspect of music, which is pretty interesting.
Because I know that music supports, fashion supports music 99%.
Exactly.
You can never go on stage without thinking of what you're going to wear. So I believe that fashion supports music 99%. And for, you know, to have an entertaining kind of show, fashion show, definitely you need some music in the background. Now, for example, in my performance, the live clothing, you need some entertainment in the background, something to brain massage you. For example, if I'm performing, you know, acting live clothing, because they always like, oh my God, Anachikola in that time. I'm causing a revolution in fashion. This is a new showcase in fashion. You know? It's a live performance, and it's what we call fashion in action. Tuchikola kijasi. By observation. I use just to observe. So in this act, I expect people to pick a leaf. And observe and pick a leaf. You also maybe kati I'm coming to demonstrate it for you, or oh, things are possibly done.
Stage.
Normally because in most cases never guest models. I simply pick a guest from the audience. So to pick in just a guest to create a design.
You don't mind paying the cost, you on your grind, you then move like the wind, move like the wind. The way you put it out on the floor, I wanna come and just give you my ring, give you my ring. I wanna give a round of applause, I like the way you wanna rule like a king. She bought a dumb bar, she phenomenal, she motivates, she elevates. She bought a dumb bar, she phenomenal, she motivates, she elevates. She bought a dumb bar, she phenomenal, she motivates, she elevates. She bought a dumb bar, she phenomenal. That can give you everything, whole thing. My girl, roll with that king, roll with that brother that make looks like a sing. My girl, roll with that king, roll with that brother that can give you everything, whole thing. My girl, roll with that king, cause every good man is a queen. What you think, whole thing? I like the way you put it on me. When you put it on for me, look good on me. You always stay ahead like the hoodie on me. Girl, you know for sure, I don't go leave you lonely. So go ahead and put it
Well, guys, I told you this time I'm going to show you so much fashion you cannot get enough. I decided to come to the roots. I've been hearing about this guy Latif, and you know, I've been seeing him on stage, and I wanted to actually come and check out where he works and how he does his thing, and I managed to get here. It's just pretty interesting, as you all can see. This man just made this dress in 5 minutes right here on location. I was here watching everything, and ladies, you know, celebrities, yes, you can wear this dress to the red carpet. If you have an award show, you're going to a party and you want to look stunning, Latif is just the guy for you. Because man, look at this dress. I cannot believe I didn't know anyone could come up with a dress like this in 5 minutes. But Latif,
yep.
So when you're doing this dress, when you're on stage out there, live action, what are you thinking about when you're making this dress? You have a time clock literally going.
Sure. First of all, you know, it creates that kind of tense moment.
Yeah.
It's a very tense moment. And I think what drives me is the adrenaline. Because normally you're on tension and people are anxiously waiting.
Yes.
It's supposed to be done on record time. The adrenaline rises and you feel you have bitter, sour saliva.
Exactly.
You want to drink all the time, and but I think that's the driving force. But it's all about applying a positive mind to what you're doing. When you apply a positive mind to what you're doing, you easily do things.
Yeah.
But this is a dress that I do in 2 minutes.
2 minutes, I'm sure, yeah.
And this dress is called Glamour Red. Now in this case, it's Glamour Red Black.
Red Black.
Because I first did it in red. So I nicknamed it Glamour Red. It's a glamorous dress. It's supposed to be for red carpet, and so I call it Glamour Red. But in this case, it's Glamour Red Black. It can be done in Glamour Red White, Glamour Red Blue, Glamour Red Silver, but that's the tag name.
The glamour.
We have Chwami Rembe, we have Angelif. Nina series zengo is nyingi because I have over 46 different designs that I can do in between 1 and 6 minutes.
I hope you enjoyed Latif's designs. Well, he'll be having a show tomorrow at Governor, so if you liked what you saw, make sure you come and support him, and the login crew will be there, of course, to cover all the events. You know, that's how we do it all the time. Always a pleasure hanging out with you, login fans. We really love you guys. Make sure you keep on giving us your feedback and keep watching NTV, the best station, of course. From the login team, that's all we had for you. Have a good night.
Club is brewed longer for easier drinking, brewed slower for great taste.
Club, tastefully different.
NTV, turning on your world.
Program Guide.
Tonight on NTV.
What happened to my sister? Were they able to find her?
Where's my sweet Gabriella?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Walala. Omupi.
Tonight on NTV.
Street Live in association with
We have fun time. Fun all the time.
Manya bampita Mayiga Hamid Dubbali.
Mulimu guno nkoledde emyaka egiwera 10. Mulimu guno ngwenyumirizaamu kubanga gwe nasomerera era gwe nkyaliko. Gunsobodde okumbeezesaawo e Kampala wano ebbanga lyonna lye mmaze mu kibuga wano. Nsobodde okuyambako ne mukadde wange ne baganda bange ku school fees. Neetaaga kugamba wemba enkulaakulana erabika ng'eze nfuneyo kavaani akeetikka emirimu gitwala awalala.
Reham Fun Time. Fun all the time.
And the change of government won't stop a thing. I've run out of fingers counting the number of multinationals setting up here. What about the 3 companies that announced their plans to launch? Much, much more. I don't know who you are or how you know these things, but one thing I'm sure of, you're in the wrong job. Here, call me tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'd like to hear more from you.
Are you ready for your big break? The East African, understanding the region.
NTV, turning on your world.
Good afternoon. You're welcome to NTV at One. My name is Malcolm Sime. Let's have a look at the headlines first.
Have so many laws, and at times, they may conflict with the already existing laws.
The law is confusing. The Uganda Human Rights Commission joins calls for a review of the Anti-Pornography Act.
They are always manipulated, exploited, misused to serve the interests of other people.
And leaders are accountable to the electorate. Matembe speaks out against bad governance and corruption. Also coming up, Syrian army troops kill 175 opposition fighters with alleged links to Al-Qaeda. Good afternoon. My name is Malcolm Sime. This is NTV at One, and the Uganda Human Rights Commission has joined the army, many voices rather, calling for the revision of the newly enacted anti-pornography law. Like others, they believe the misinterpretation of the law by the public has opened the door to the numerous cases reported by women suffering harassment on the street.
Once you start explaining something, then there is something amiss. If something is clear, then you don't have to explain it. The mere fact that is every day on TV and radio explaining a law, it means there is a problem. The leader of government business in the House is, I think, superior to the minister. If my eyes didn't tell me, didn't deceive me, I saw the Prime Minister say, yes, this law has a problem, and we shall take it back to Cabinet. We at the Human Rights Commission feel there is a problem. Since there has arisen a confusion, both in the leadership or in those who made the law and the public, I think it's incumbent on us, and that I think it's within our mandate to come out and say, look, there is a problem with this law. What I don't accept as a person is for somebody to say because one is wearing a miniskirt, Those who defile 2-month babies, they are also wearing miniskirts. They are sick in the mind.
The former Ethics and Integrity Minister Miriam Matembe, Bishop Zach Niringie and other activists have taken the anti-corruption campaign away from Kampala to rural schools and communities. And yesterday the activists met students and lecturers of Uganda Matters University in Nkozi in Mpigi district and urging them to resist being used by selfish leaders accused of massive embezzlement and bribery.
The levels of bribery and the levels of theft in government have simply reached extraordinary proportions, whether it is in the legislature or the executive or the judiciary. The theft of public resources has reached staggering proportions. Cheating begins even at nursery school. I have been reliably informed that for those who want to go to the best nursery schools, they pay somebody, not the actual fees.
It kills me. It has killed me all my years I have been a grown-up to see women and youth being used and manipulated to serve the interests of the minority. And yet, we have one big asset, one opportunity, and that is our numbers. Our numbers, they say youth now are over 75% or 65%. And 75% of them unemployed on the street, waiting for tomorrow envelope. And women already say 51%. Every time you stand up, we are 75%. And the women. So what are these numbers doing for us? Of those 75 and 51, who has money? Who has land? Who has resources? The minority have the resources.
Sadly, we have a compliant, fearful, and resigned population. And here, I'm talking about the adult population, the citizenry.
Members of Parliament are demanding that government finds funds to pay instructors of Sorority Flying School. The instructors have been on strike for the last 3 weeks after 3 months of no pay. The Ministry of Finance, however, says the instructors will have to wait for the next financial year.
Unfortunate that they have had to drive to find their ways to reach here because of the failure on the part of the government. Sorority Flying School, the instructors have been on strike for the last 3 weeks. They have not been paid their salary for the last 3 months. So how can the government operate like that? They have tried with the Minister of Works here. The PS is only telling the instructors that they have met the PS 3 times. They have met Honorable Chebrot, the Minister of State for Works and House, 3 times, but nothing has happened. How do you expect the instructors not to be paid and expect them to work for the last 3 months, and you only give them up to July that they must wait until the next financial year? Who can work for 8 months without being paid?
It's us who are being affected. That means the 3 weeks that have been on strike, we haven't been flying. That's 3 weeks added to our time we are supposed to be leaving school. So unless government comes in and does these payments on time, and unless it comes in and our budget is really pushed hard, we are seeing ourselves taking a longer time.
I think the government should be very serious and ensure that money is provided for the instructors at the academy. They must provide money for the running of the institution, provide allowances that the students use for going to Nairobi for industrial training. The other aspect is one of the planes crashed 2 years ago, and Gold Insurance Company was supposed to pay to make it good. 2 years down the road, they have not done it. We are going to take up action as Parliament, as committees of Parliament, and summon Gold Star Insurance here to explain to us why it has taken two years without paying. Because the company in Nairobi, which is called Phoenix, which are supposed to do the repairs of that plane, have not taken.
In Gulu, the Veterinary officers celebrated World Spray Day by vaccinating, castrating and spraying over 500 pets. World Spray Day is commemorated over every 25th day of Feb, and this year's theme was Global and United Efforts to Save and End Sufferings of Companion Animals.
Animal doctors say the exercise goes beyond the ordinary attempts to fight disease in animals in rural communities. They say animal rights need to be upheld. Many times, human beings will pick up infections and disease from their pets. Worldwide, Dogs are the main natural reservoir of the rabies virus. Others are skunks, raccoons, foxes, coyotes and bats.
And then they will not be sick. So this was a lesson to him. Let me hope all of you have learned.
Gulu veterinary doctors carried out the exercise in conjunction with the Big Fix Uganda, an animal farm.
You pour water on it. Then after you put this shampoo.
The National Planning Authority is working with Korea to improve the ailing sectors of the economy. Korea is to bring on board experience, expertise and technology aspects that are anticipated to better the current state of the country. The key focus to drive growth is now being placed on the physical planning. And according to the Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Daudi Migeriko, physical planning has in the past been lost in translation with the overall national development plan.
But I must admit, while we have been having a national development plan that covers many issues, particularly of an economic nature, we have been paying limited attention to physical plans. The development of physical plans, which we should follow in the urban areas, which we should follow in the countryside. Your presence here is intended, I believe, to help us acquire better tools for addressing the physical planning needs of our country and the urban areas that are presently coming up. Why is this important? It is important because the population of the country is growing very, very fast.
This is NTV at One. We're going to take a short break and we come back with more news.
Theft can not only cause destruction of properties and power outages, but can also lead to death.
This is today's Umeme outage report. To improve supply stability, maintenance was carried out in the following areas today.
Speak up and report power theft. It's a crime and affects everyone.
Save our lives and our homes. Save our whole community. Fight power theft today.
Let's unite against power theft and save lives.
Deal. Get the 300 ml Coke, Fanta and Sprite now at only 800 shillings.
On the next episode of
where I put my problems, where you want to find pleasure, I don't know. Chikola chitecho. Waba tukano kumukazi nengano luenu. Mga baby, you know, akawo.
Do you have a girlfriend? Okay, I used to have like 3 weeks ago, but I chucked her. I don't want disturbance. Before you chucked her, had you gone together? Yeah, we go together everywhere. No. Had you been together in bed? Which one are you talking about? You mean Jugu Jugu? Yes.
Jesus Christ. Walala. Omubi. Pensaba come out in here.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Tourism is tasking the new management at the Uganda Tourism Board to ensure timely implementation of its new master plan within the next 6 months, and if there is to be any increment made, the financing of the fledgling sector. It has also been pointed out that innovation of the new product lines and enforcement of standards in the hospitality sector are part of the wider quality assurance issues that the industry must undertake.
To make sure that the sector moves faster. We are all aware that tourism sector contributes 9% to the GDP. Our aim is to reach 12% in the next 5 years, and we can do it. And we are going to do it. Now that we have a team that is determined, and we are building the synergies within the sector, both between private and the public.